Hey guys, my name's Thiago. Welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be starting a brand new segment called the Real Estate Corner, where I talk all things real estate. I like to start off with a quote from Mike Tyson, and he says, "Everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face." And that's exactly what happened in 2020. Everybody got punched in the face by a virus that I shall not name on my channel for monetization purposes. I'm not monetized yet, but if I do get monetized because of this video, that won't affect it. But for those of you who want to become real estate agents, rest assured and make sure to watch this whole video, because I will dive deep and show you guys how to become a successful real estate agent in the year of 2020. Also make sure to hit the like button, because by doing that, it will help me out and it will allow me to make more videos like this one in the future. Now, a little background before I jump into what I'm going to talk about today. So I'm a real estate agent myself. I'm actually a realtor, and there's two differences. And if you guys want to know those two differences, make sure to drop a comment down below. So before I jump into this subject, I just want to give you guys a little background. I am a realtor, a licensed realtor, and I practice real estate. So everything that I'm going to talk about today is from experience, from what I've learned, from what I researched, and from what works. So make sure to stay tuned and watch all of this video. Now, I'm going to talk about 7 crucial steps that you must take in order to become a successful real estate agent. So step number 1 is going to be having some money set aside before you start. Why? Because not only is real estate an expensive profession, but it's probably going to take you a while to close a deal. Maybe you get lucky and close it in the first month, but let's say it takes you 6 months to close a deal. You're not going to be making money for that 6 months. You don't want to be desperate. When you have your first client, you don't want to come off to them as having commission breath. Why? Because they're gonna sense that you just are there for the money. And you're not there just for the money, you're there to help them buy one of the biggest assets that they're gonna buy in their lives. So you wanna make sure that you have that money, because by having that money, you're gonna be confident, you're gonna have money set aside to buy marketing materials such as business cards, pamphlets, signs, and anything else that you need in this real estate business. And there's other things too that come along with experience, such as investing in leads, investing in marketing, investing in other services. But you at least want to have 3 months to 5 months worth of living expenses saved up. So now you're ready, you have money set aside. Step number 2 is going to be to study and get your real estate license. Honestly, there's no excuse for you not to get your real estate license unless you can't see, you can't hear, and you can't taste, because this is honestly the easiest part of being a real estate agent, is getting your license and renewing your license year after year, because you just have to study and pass that test one time and then pay a fee to renew it and take some ongoing education classes. It's not like a doctor where you're in school for years and years and years. No, you just basically have to take the class, fulfill the hours of your stay, and pass the test. And make sure to check out what your state requires for you to become a real estate agent, because every state has different requirements. Step number 3 is the most important step for me. Why? Because this is going to determine how you're going to hit the ground running. And step number 3 is choosing the right brokerage. And this is huge. This is a step that you don't want to skimp out on. This is going to determine how you're going to start off and how you're going to do. And you might tell me, hey, it's just a brokerage. There's tons of brokerages out there. There's tons of big names. But just listen to me, hear me out, because I've chosen the wrong brokerage before, and that ended up in me only doing one deal. And one deal does not pay the bills for the year. So the number 1 thing you want to focus on is making sure that your brokerage has great training. Training that trains you from A to Z of real estate. how to write contracts, how to talk to buyers, how to talk to sellers, what to do with sellers, what to do with buyers, how to conduct your real estate business, things to do, things not to do, sales tips, how to talk on the phone to people, how to close deals, how to get certain vendors. These are all things that you're gonna have to learn, and that if you're on your own and you have no training, it's gonna be tough, it's gonna be rough, and you're gonna wanna give up. And in order to be a successful real estate agent and not wanna give up, you wanna make sure that you take the right steps. I wish I had people that told me this in the beginning. It would have saved me a lot of time, and I would have been a lot further ahead than I am. I'm not regretting it, but I'm telling you this, take my advice. And by joining a reputable brokerage, you will have access to some kick-ass agents, some whales of the real estate industry, some people that move a tremendous amount of units and do a tremendous amount of business. And by having these people, you will be able to talk to them. You might have opportunities to shadow, you might have opportunities to host open houses, to pick their brains, take them out to coffee, and these are all things you want to do because you want to know how these people are successful, what they do, how they conduct their business, how they talk to people, how they dress, how they smell. You want to know every detail, and you want to model these people in order for you to grow in your real estate business. You also want to make sure that your real estate brokerage is known in your area. When you begin, this is very important. Later on, it still helps, because if you're a new agent, you have nothing under your belt and you're talking with a new client, you want to make sure that at least you have a name behind you that people can look up, that people know, and that people can be confident to trust. Trust is the biggest thing that you're going to need to build with your clients in this business, because you're selling to them the most expensive, asset in their life. And this is a big job. This is something that you can't skim out on. This is something that you have to make them comfortable, you have to make it easy, and you have to be the expert in guiding them to buy that house. The last thing I would also look at is your commission split. Again, in the beginning, this is not too important, but later on it makes a difference. And if you can sort this out in the beginning, it's great. So basically, a commission split is when you sell a piece of real estate, you get back a commission, and then you're gonna have to split that commission with your brokerage. So the higher your commission split, the more money you're gonna take in your pocket, the more money you're gonna have to reinvest in yourself and to be able to live an awesome life. And in the beginning, it's not important, because if they're giving you that training, it's great. But when you're a trained agent and you're, doing a transaction after transaction after transaction and not getting a lot, it can kind of bum you down. So if that value of the split is higher and you're able to take in more and more money, you'll be able to grow your business that much faster. And it makes a huge difference. Don't be like me and hire a coach that has nothing to do with real estate, because my results didn't change in that area. It changed in a different one, but not in that one. Hire somebody that knows real estate inside and out, and is gonna take you from the ground to the skies fast. And in this business, you need fast results, because you can get bummed down real quick and give up real quick. And a lot of agents give up real quick. And I'm gonna tell you why in the end you should not give up real quick. Step number 5 is gonna be follow a strict schedule. Most people that come and start their real estate career usually come from a corporate job, and corporations have tons of structure. So their job is technically very easy, because they have a guideline that they follow, and they just need to do this, and that, and they're done. Well, when you're thrown into real estate, you don't know where you start, because you're running your business. So the more structured you can make your schedule, the more successful you're gonna be, because free time leads to stress, it leads to anxiety, it leads to bad thoughts, and it leaves you to question yourself. So the more structured you can run your business, the more successful you're going to be in the long run. Number 6 is when you finally get paid, when you finally get that first commission, you're going to want to spend it very wisely. And if you want me to dive deeper and talk more about this, make sure you drop a comment down below. So you're going to want to take some money and reinvest it back into your business. You're going to want to save some money so that you're not underwater all the time and living paycheck to paycheck as an agent. And the more money you can put back into your business and into yourself, the faster that your business is going to explode. And number 7 is the golden rule, which is don't give up. It's going to be very hard. You're going to get punched in the face left and right. You're going to get punched in the gut. You're going to get yelled at. Things are not going to happen the way you want. Deals are going to fall through. You can't predict the future, but one thing you can do is not give up. Be persistent. Life is a highway, and you're traveling in that highway with a lot of cars, and you can't just stop or go back. You have to keep on going forward and faster and find your way around things, and eventually you're gonna come to your exit. That's my analogy for how I look at real estate. Real estate is tough, but the longer you're in it, the easier things become, the smarter you become, the better your skills get, and the more people that know you. And the more people that know you, the more business that you get referred, and the bigger and bigger and bigger your business turns out. And if you got value from my video today, make sure that you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure you share this with all of your friends, because it really takes me a lot of time to make these videos, and I want to continue adding as much value as I can, answering your questions. And if you guys have requests for videos, make sure you drop it in the comment below, and I will make videos about that subject if I get enough people saying that. Guys, it's been great. Till next time.